Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam 343. As you may remember, Kalyavana was running after Krishna with the intent of killing him. "Why do you run away from me? If you had courage enough, come and fight with me. See, I have no weapons either. Come and wrestle with me. Do not think I belong to the class of Chanura and Mushtika. I am made of iron. I will not be so easy to kill. Perhaps that's why you're running away from me." All the time he increased his speed, and it seemed as though Krishna was within his reach. Krishna, the Parabrahman, who is beyond the reach of the greatest of the great yogis, pretended to be within the reach of this Kalyavana. Suddenly, like a deer which runs away from danger in the form of a tiger, Krishna ran with frightened eyes and flying locks. With a loud laugh, Kalyavana followed him and said, "You're such a tender young boy. You make me think of a young sapling in my queen's garden. I almost wish I didn't have to kill you, but I have known how deceptive your appearance is. I am nearing the end of my quest. In a few more moments, you will be within my clutches. You cannot escape me." So the race went on, Krishna eluding his grasp, tantalizingly near and frustratingly distant. They had now traveled quite some distance. They reached the end of the path they had been following. Ahead of them was a mountain, and Krishna, to the great amusement of Kalyavana, looked around desperately. He espied a cave, and running towards it, he revealed his intention. "So this is your plan," said Yavana. "Do you think you can escape me by hiding in that cave?" Krishna ran on and suddenly disappeared into the cave. A few moments later, Kalyavana entered the cave. For a moment he could see nothing, so dark was it inside the cave. And he had just entered from the brightly lit outside. After a while, Yavana's eyes got used to the darkness, and he looked around for Krishna. He could not see him. He searched for a few moments, and a few feet away from him he saw a form. He was lying flat as though he were asleep, and his face could not be seen. Kalyavana said, "I do not know why people talk so highly of you. Actually, you are very stupid, Krishna. Do you think I will let you go because you're lying down pretending to sleep? Come, get up and fight with me." The sleeping form would not move. Yavana was annoyed, and he was impatient for action. He waited for a while, and when he found that his challenge went unheeded, he lost his patience, and approaching the sleeping form said, "Soft words will not wake you up. This is the only way to make you get up." And suiting the action to the words, he kicked the sleeping Krishna. The sleeping form stirred and slowly opened his eyes and looked all around to see who had disturbed him. It was not Krishna. Even as he realized it, Kalyavana found the eyes of the stranger resting on him. They were red with anger, and fire sprang out of them. The next moment, Kalyavana was a heap of ashes. 215. The king Muchukunda. King Parikshit interrupted Shuka in his characteristic way and asked him, "I'm amazed to hear that a sleeper awakened should have the power to burn up the powerful Kalyavana. Who was he, my lord? What was his strength that he could use his eyes, like my lord Mahadev did when he saw Kama? What was his ancestry? Why was he sleeping in the cave?" Shuka said, "In the Krita Yuga, there was a great monarch by the name of Mandata. The sleeping man was the son of Mandata. His name was Muchukunda, and he was a jewel in the solar line of kings. A great man, a great ruler, fighter, and a righteous king. He was very much loved by the Devas and by everyone. The Devas were particularly fond of him." Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.